Discovering comic books was easily the greatest decision I will ever make in my entire life. Well, that comes second to finding the World Star Twerk compilations. Don't get me wrong, comic books are amazing. But this, I'm a young, growing boy. Come on.
I'm out of here.
It introduced me to this amazing world of culture and creativity. Interesting characters and ugly illustrations. Like, ew. Wow. And let's not forget Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
Oh my God! Oh.
But there's a problem. I don't think anyone else noticed. What's the problem? I'll tell you the problem. You see, comic books are conservative as...
Don't let your kids watch it!
Hey, you got Instagram, right? You got TikTok, right? Then tell me, why aren't you following me?
Don't let it happen again, all right?
You see the shoes, you see the comic books, but your broke ass niggas on no shit, no.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what all Spider-Mans have in common? They're all fucking broke. His status quo is that he's always suffering from relationship problems.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Broke, sleeping on the couch, down bad, etc., etc., etc. Because that's who he is as a person. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, your grandma, when they were creating the guy, they had in mind that he should be relatable. Hell, all Marvel characters had to be relatable. I like that I can relate to him sometimes. I mean, I don't have a symbiotic relationship that always trying to kill me. Any of the bitches he has in his roster, so I can't relate to him. But let me give you some evidence of what they keep doing with comics of Superior Spider-Man. I recommend you to read it.
Read, nigga, read!
Doc Ock take over Peter's body the Aki way. In doing so, he becomes the Superior Spider-Man, and also making a company, becoming Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. You know, for a while he was doing as Superior Spider-Man. In this year's Amazing Spider-Man run by Zeb Wells and John Romita Jr., shout out to him, he drew Kick-Ass. There's this mysterious, there's a mysterious explosion in Philly. It would tell me what's new about Philly. Meek Mill crashed a bike in the car, the world goes to shit. And then we see Spider-Man, hey, how you doing? He's in the fucking crater, screaming, but it seems like he's the one to cause for the explosion. Then we go to 6 months. What do we establish in the first page? The Human Torch and the Fantastic Four do not fuck with him. He has mixed relationships. His aunt doesn't even like him. That is crazy. And fucking Mary Jane is fucking married and has 2 kids. I don't know what drugs, I don't know what Peter was pumping into her system. There is no way you can have children in 6 months. And overall, the story was fine. I had no problem with it. It was cool. It had some good scenes. Like the one scene where Spider-Man was getting chased by the goons and he cornered them niggas and he said this killer ass line. Bad news for you guys. No more web fluid. Comic book fans love that he's broke, and it's just a repetitive goose. It's the definition of insanity. And I blame me, I blame the fans, and I blame the fucking writers. I am addicted to Spider-Man being a fucking man-child.
Goo goo gaga.
Like, imagine the world if Spider-Man just shut up and stopped making a joke. He will make the world a better place. But you know, comics. And it's okay that he's like this, because people can relate to a fuck up, a loser, or a little bitch like you. We need a little Tristan Thompson DNA spliced in our characters, you know?
Why you booing me? I'm right.
I'm about to sing a song.
Everything about this shit come down to real life. Yeah, if you gonna pop that.
In the last decade or so, the tendency at Marvel has been intensely conservative. To make the X-Men feel fresh once more, we need to take a closer, harsher look at what's not working in this book, and the comics field in general. The recent X-Men stuff has been written in an old-fashioned, overdense style for one, and we need to update, streamline, and demystify the storytelling techniques considerably to appeal to modern sensibilities.
I like the X-Men. You probably like the X-Men too. X-Men. It's a King Carson reference. You get it right.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
In Grant Morrison's The New X-Men, you can see in the first cover that they're doing something different. Like, look at the outfits. It's a black combat outfit with a big ass insinuation of the X. I will lie and tell them that I am a mutant just so I can die and possibly fake my death just so I can have that fucking black jacket and sell it on Grail, StockX or something. I'll probably sell it for like $20, but you know. Beast, the Beast, you know, the blue nigga.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
He tells the readers in the beginning of the story that in the next few generations, the mutants are going to replace the humans. I know, right? Crazy.
He does exactly what I do, but better.
This concept of evolution keeps ringing in my ears every time I read it. And even some characters get a second mutation. Like, I didn't even know you can do that shit. And Morrison introduced a new villain, Cassandra Nova.
Motherfucker, I got a ball head.
Spoiler, Cassandra Nova is Xavier's twin sister, in which Xavier tried to kill her in the womb. I know, we do it all the time. Just forgive him. Just forgive Xavier. Just forgive him. Come on, guys. In order to get Charles back, Cassandra Nova did a little prank. I know, it was a little prank. She took one Sentinel to Genosha, you know, a place doctrinated away from the US, our own mutant safe haven, an island, and she killed all the inhabitants. It was a silly prank, guys, right?
Man, I'm dead.
Yeah, you just see the pain in Xavier's eyes when all the lights are just going dim from just one Sentinel. Like, nobody can shoot out the sky. It took one nigga to blow up one war blimp. But this is really cool to me because it gives me that Minecraft civilization and that sci-fi adventures. You know, to me, the X-Men were always just a superhero group that sometimes faces racism, classism, hate. But it's funny because if you don't tell your people you're a mutant, they're gonna love you. But as soon as you say you're a mutant, they go spit on your shoes and shit. The X-Men, they fight old people, they go on adventures, they fight the Avengers sometimes, but that's it. And they never get talked about in any other continuity in the comic books. It's kind of like the X-Men are just like, yeah, we're there, we're gonna bring them up sometimes. Let's fight the Avengers. You wanna do that? You want Spidey-Man to join the team? I mean, he'll do it for free. That's what Grant got in mind. To change a little, to try new things, to reinvent the wheel or reinvent a character group or characters. This is what this whole thing is about, evolution. We're not stuck with the old shit. We're not trying to, don't appeal to the old niggas. I know it's a double-edged sword. It may come back and backfire, but as long as it's good, Kind of like Thor: The Dark World. The Thor Dark World, I ain't gonna lie to you, I never watched it. Bro, I do not remember watching Thor Dark World, and I did, but I don't remember because it was boring. You see what Taika Waititi did with Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok. And you see how much love is in it, and you can see it's different. And Machine Gun Kelly, he's doing something new. I remember when he was beefing and made that diss track with Eminem. That's the only time I listened to an MGK song. And now he's doing rock, and he's dating my love of my life, Megan Fox.
You know I ain't going slow, bitch. I'm a bitch, he's a cold bitch. Yeah, I stay in my mode, bitch.
I can treat you better. I don't know how to cook very well, but I'm black, and you know what I'm saying?
The fuck is that?
So, in the conclusion, maybe I be nitpicking, may have. In conclusion, change is not bad. And will people be mad at any change you do with a character that they like? Hell yeah.
Everybody get in line. We have to thank our heroes.
Oh my God! What happened to him? Oh hell no!
Hell, niggas are going to send death threats to people because they might change the fries from straight cut to crinkle cut. Niggas just hate change. Doesn't mean you should stop trying or not try to not to move it, but just keep that in mind. And don't be afraid if they knuck and buck. Just shoot the fucking horse in the head. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll be able to make more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed.
Woke up in this motherfucker shining. Hey, damn, baby, look at these diamonds. Hey, and this thing I see, I want them buying. Tony Hawk, bitch, always